Hello everyone, thank you for joining us here on YouTube. I have a little demonstration in PowerPoint for you. What we're going to do here is I'm going to create an object and I'm going to show you some various effects you can do to that object. Okay, we're going to start out here creating a square. Now I go to Shape Effects and we go down to Glow. Now here we apply a bluish glow to it just to make it slightly interesting. I'm going to right click and click on Format Shape. Then this menu pops up. I'm going to 3D Format. I'm going to do this for you just one more time and moment. Okay, here we go. I am clicking Format Shape. Now in 3D format, you drop down this beveling option, and you can apply a top bevel. Now we're going to go change the material into this metallic black material. It makes it a little more interesting. Now here we're going to add a shadow. Now the shadow you can slightly see there, but it works better with different objects. I'm just changing some different effects there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make this move. We're going to make this a little more interesting, and we click on Animations, Custom Animation. Now we drop that down. You have four main ones: Entrance, Emphasis, Exit, and Motion Paths. We're going to start out with an interesting little entrance. Now you can preview it by clicking on the different options. I'm going to try Box. I don't really like that one. My favorite's probably Faded Zoom at this point, so we're going to click on Faded Zoom. Okay, now what we're doing is we're changing the timing here, and based off of how you change the timing, it allows you to make it take longer or less. I right-clicked and I clicked on Show Advanced Timeline. That helps in several applications. Right now we're going to make this move once it's in there, so we're going to hit Motion Path, and then you can do different things like figure of eights, but I'm just going to create a line motion path. Now you just draw it from there. Figures out where the center is, and now it's going to move the center from the top area to the new red arrow. Here's a little preview because I started them both at the same time by right-clicking on the motion path Start With Previous. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this shape a bit more interesting by changing it. What you can do is you click on Edit Shape, then you do Convert to Freeform. Then you drop that menu down one more time and hit Edit Points. Now you can move them around and change the shape, and you can pretty much make it into any shape you want. It's an interesting enough shape. Let's play the animation with it. That looks kind of interesting. Now we're going to stop that there, and we're going to add another effect. We're going to make this move back up. We're going to create another motion path. Draw a custom one. Now we're going to draw it up from that arrow, and for some reason it snapped to that green one, but all we have to do there is we have to reposition the different arrows where we want them, and then the shape will move back. But we want to start them at different times, so we're going to right click, then we're going to do Start After Previous, and this allows you to start it after. So now it goes back up. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to make the shape itself a bit more interesting. We're going to right click, Format Shape, we're going to go to Fill, we're going to go to Gradient Fill, we're going to check on the preset colors, we're going to drop that down. I like that one, that's good. Now you can actually change the gradient by looking at the different stops. Now I'm going to change this to orange, just because orange is a nice enough color. Now at this point you can do some different things. You can make it transparent, you can make it more opaque, you can then move the stop around, which is a very nice feature. That's a pretty good position. Now we're going to go into 3D rotation. You can actually apply different rotations. I'm going to apply this one. Some shapes it shows better with, but that's an interesting enough effect. It looks like it's in 3D. Now we're going to click Format Shape again, and we're actually going to go to the line. We're going to make a gradient line. That's the great thing about this newer version of PowerPoint. We're going to do that kind of flame effect, and you can slightly see it on there. I'm going to move some of the stops around. Yeah, you can see right where my mouse is. There is some slight line. Now we're going to take a look at the slideshow itself. It's a bit glitchy, but there you go. So that does it for us today here at Digital Design and Innovation. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.